Hello agents, welcome to my boss by boss guide for the Operation Iron Horse on the Division 2. I have already released videos that cover all of the builds that we use for this raid, as well as a video and a written guide that explains all of the raid mechanics in full. These boss by boss videos will be a bit more brief than the full on write up that I did, so if you are very new to the raid you may want to start with that, and all of my links can be found in this video description. In this video we are taking a look at the second boss in the Operation Iron Horse raid, and I will reveal exactly what builds we use and how we beat him with ease. But before we start, please do hit like if you like the video, and consider hitting subscribe if you're new around here and you want to see more content from myself. And before you finish with the video, if you do need help with Iron Horse, you want to jump in with one of our raid teams, or even for Dark Hours, we have a fantastic community that you need to be a part of. That is linked at the top of the video description. Once you're done here, go and click that link and come and check us out. We're going to start off with the builds that we use for this boss battle, and there's 3 builds in total that we use. The first one is on screen now, is the healer build. If you want to see any of these builds in more detail, I have done video guides on them and they'll all be linked in the video description. I'm just going to show an overview on screen while we talk about it. So this healer build is only going to be used by one person, and they're going to be sitting in the control room. And then that's it really. From there, you're stuck in there. There's not much you can do. We'll talk about that in a moment. The second build that we use is a tank build. This is mainly for perfect vanguard, just so we're proccing that all of the time. We're giving the team survivability if they need it. So this is a tank build we use on screen now, and they're always proccing that perfect vanguard, just one person on that, and then that leaves 6 more people, and they all run DPS unbreakable builds. So that's on screen now, and this is just more survivability again. If you're new to the raid and you wanted to make it comfy, Unbreakable does that. If you are comfy, switch this to glass cannon. I said this in the boss 1 guide. Unless you're going into the furnace, there's a bit of this boss battle that you do the water pressure, and you do need to go into the furnace for quite some time to get the water on the cannon. I wouldn't be using glass cannon for that, but an Unbreakable build is absolutely fine. No hazard protection needed. As long as your team's quick, you get the water on and jobs are good, and we'll explain how we do it in a moment. But they're all the 3 builds that we use for this boss fight. There's only one adjustment we make with one of the DPS guys. They'll run a tardigrade, so again, just more survivability. We said this in the boss 1 guide, so make sure one of these 6 people does take the Unbreakable chest off to throw on the exotic tardigrade, and that's everything that we do, guys. Everything else is just mechanics. I'm now going to discuss how we do the mechanics as a team. I'm going to be a little bit brief, so as I said earlier, check out the video description for a full step-by-step walkthrough if you have no experience on this boss. Whoever you pick as the healer will be the person who needs to take charge of the control room. Your job will be to stay alive while interacting with buttons. You'll also need to match codes to icons, and you'll be managing the water pressure stage towards the end. We then position everyone else to make add control easy. One DPS player will take the left door to the control room and guard the switch, and one person will take the right door. NPCs will attempt to hit these switches through the entire fight, and the control room will lose power if they do. This will prevent the person from interacting with anything inside of the control room, so the people covering these doors need to be quick and interact with both switches at the same time if the power does go. You used to be able to ignore these switches 1 or 2 waves from when the glass smashed in the control room, but they've fixed this now so you can no longer ignore them. The people managing the switches do help downstairs still, but only when they're needed, and they always keep a close eye on the switch. We also have 2 DPS players on the A corridor, 1 DPS on the B corridor, and a DPS and a tank on the C corridor. The DPS on the B corridor will float between A and C to help with adds when needed. And then to start off the fight, we always have a person from the A corridor go in and read out the code. The boss is going to spawn once the correct box has been shot, and it's just rinse and repeat with these codes until the crucible is filled to max. Once full, the healer in the control room will move the crucible until it is blocked. Then the same person who worked the edit codes will shoot the 3 blockers before the healer pours the lava onto the gun. Once the lava is poured, you are ready to finish this off. While you are doing this whole sequence, there's a wipe mechanic that you need to be ready for. An alarm will go off every now and then, and you must use the rocket launchers to drop from the NPCs to shoot the gun in the furnace and prevent the wipe. We have 2 dedicated people for this. The player on A side who does the error codes and blockers will also be ready for this phase, and the tank on C side will be ready too. As soon as the alarm goes off, we get the rockets fired ASAP. Players on A side and C will always have the rocket waiting on the airlock each side ready for the next time. The boss also also has a pulse mechanic where he will kill anyone in the furnace if he uses it. This is easy to dodge up to this point as it cannot reach you if you're in the airlock, even if the door is open. So to finish the boss off, we have to wait for one more rocket phase after the lava has been poured. Sometimes it times perfect with the lava dropping, but you do need to wait for this. Straight after the rocket phase, the boss will pulse, then you'll need to finish it. We have the person who did the error codes and the tank enter the furnace at the B shutter. The tank will take the aggro from the boss, while the DPS Unbreakable player will make a play for one of the water cannons. Our healer will call for the free pressure valves on A side to be hit as they are letting the 2 players in through B. They'll then head to the main valve up in the control room and call for more pressure if needed by calling for 15s or 25s. Once the pressure is reached, the healer hits the main valve and the DPS Unbreakable player in the furnace will use the water on the lava that is over the gun. This will destroy the gun and the players in the furnace can leave. We then let everyone meet up on C door to finish the boss. The healer just needs to make sure they have a full hive. Once the team are ready, place the hive, open a C shutter and watch the boss die. Don't worry about the NPCs turning off the power at this point. They can still do that, but it won't cancel you out of your interaction if they do. So as long as you can keep hold of that button and you can survive until the boss dead, you'll be finished and you're done. I'm now going to cut out and play a whole run through this boss fight so you can hear the comms and everything with my team. I'm going to be taking the position of the DPS Unbreakable on A side, reading the error codes, doing the rockets and going in at the end. Remember to hit like if you have enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to check out our community that is linked at the top of the video description once you are done here. And thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of this video, guys, and peace out.
Yeah, I'm letting you in now.
Yeah, Charlie, right? Skill actually.
Oh, should I wait?
Yeah, you can open it. Fix a drone in it, I think. There we go, that'll do. Am I on the right build? No, I'm not on the right build. Yeah, I am. Thank you. Cool. I'll stay in.
Ah, yeah, you're staying in for the first 2 error codes, right?
Make sure it lasts that. Okay, so first error code is P something 5. 5's at the end.
Yeah, that one again. It's a black cup on a hook.
That's mine, boosted, please. Thank you.
I will not forget that anymore with the last life.
It's all good, it's just communication, isn't it? It's getting used to it.
It's just to learn it, because it's just sometimes...
That's how it is, yeah. I get it. Okay, it's F something 0, I need to get out.
Yeah, door is open.
Thank you.
F something 0, that's... a broken cup on a conveyor belt.
Broken cup on conveyor belt.
That's me. Yeah, that's mine.
Okay. Do you know which one? Which one is it, Dave?
The one upstairs.
Upstairs. Okay. So Paul could shoot that.
Yep.
Nice.
Good job.
Good job, Dave.
Either way, wherever you put me on this, I'm looking after B.
Smash the window.
Okay, so 1 or 2 more waves, guys, and come down. Just count 2, maybe. Both sides count, though.
I just realised that in this clip we're still doing the old method of coming down once the glass is smashed. You can no longer do this. It did make it a little bit easier, but the 2 players guarding the doors do still need to guard the doors at this point.
I'm on it.
Okay, error code is just hashtag 45.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm letting you out now.
Shit. Got boosted.
Oh, sorry.
Mark, are you good over there?
Sorry.
Good day.
No, everything's good. 45, that's... a white cup on a hook.
White cup on a hook. That's this one, so it's all the way down. Yeah, I've got this, I've got it.
Okay, I think I can go down now, maybe.
Yeah. Come
we are
down
50.
now, that'll be fine.
Good job.
Cheers, combatant.
I'm ready at 8.
Charlie boosted.
Done.
Charlie done.
Good. Okay, next error code is ready.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh shit.
Go and give Sia a hand, Dave.
Huh.
Give you 3.
I'm on it.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
F something 0 again. I'm out.
That's something.
Excuse me.
A broken
Chris,
cup on a conveyor belt.
Broken cup.
What was it, sorry?
About.
Yeah, broken cup on a conveyor belt.
Black or white?
A broken one, a black broken one.
That's mine. Get off the cover. I've got it.
Yeah,
You can carry on now.
75. That's good. Only one more.
Nice.
I think he's going to fight anyway. Eric Code is not up yet. He should be going to fight. Ah, Eric Code is up. Never
2
mind.
seconds for help.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Thank you for the arm.
But you may have to
I'm
be. I know you can't see it anyway if you're
I'm in.
yeah.
Mark, you have a heavy at the top of the top where you
Yeah,
were.
I'm working on one heavy.
Okay,
He's
P
going-
something 5.
Okay, he's going to fight.
I'm ready.
He's something 5. That's a black cup on a hook.
White cup on a hook against the same.
Oh, it's me again.
You got it, cool.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, good job, we're at 100. Oh, we have rockets too,
Ready,
okay.
eh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, letting you in. I'm doing the crucible after.
Charlie's ready.
Done.
We should be able to come down now, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
go. I still stay at B, right?
Yeah.
Charlie done.
Yeah.
Okay, gone to the crucible now.
Or they'll come down. Oh.
Okay, ready for the first blocker.
Okay, open the door.
Just
Oh,
have a
cool, yeah,
peek
but-
upstairs sometimes and just
Yeah, okay.
look.
I'm gonna. Speaking of that, I'm gonna have a look
They're
now.
done.
God damn, what a shotgunners over here. Did you have some problem
Yeah.
yesterday
So how you boosted?
when I did take the
My
power?
side's clear.
Yep.
You have a yellow in front of you, I think.
Okay, we can do the next one if you want.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
ready.
turret.
That gun should be done.
Done.
Oh shit.
In your hand, Compton?
Yep.
Okay,
There's
we
a
can
big
do the
one, big guy up there.
That back done. If you can finish him for me.
next- he'll say.
Who?
We can do the next
Oh
one.
yeah,
when
okay,
you're
yeah,
ready.
I see him.
He's back done
Okay,
now.
I'm
Should be
ready
an easy
now.
finish.
I had some ads.
Yeah.
I am ready.
No problem.
Shield
Hey,
booted.
bud.
Yeah, we're good.
Blocker's done. Let the lava down. Let me know when lava's down. We should be ready to go for pressure after the next part, guys. Let's go for the next rocket.
So which valves am I
welcome.
getting? The ones at B?
In the
Okay.
middle, yeah.
I can do lava now if you
Do
want.
lava now, yeah, do lava now. Dave, don't hit them until Steph says so. She'll say, we're only hitting the ones on left first, and then Steph holds what she
Lava's
needs.
down now.
Okay, we wait for the next rocket. He'll fart soon after, and then me and Mark go in at B. Everyone does the valve stage. Okay, rockets
Okay,
ready
there we
at
have
8.
rockets. Yep.
I'll be ready. Either me or Mark will be ready. See you in a second.
You do it boosted for me.
Oh,
A's
oh
done.
shit.
He's farting
shit.
by the way
Oh,
too
shit.
now, so
8.
We're not in sync.
in,
We're not in sync.
I'm in,
Do it
I'm
now.
in,
Do it
I'm
now.
he's farting. Just be careful.
That's right. It should be able to get done in time.
I'm good.
You done. Nice. So after this
Well, that's
part,
B,
me
G.
and Mark's on B. So get ready on C. Voodoo's gonna need people around there, guys, because you need to do the valve.
I'm already around here. I think.
Oh, let
Me
me
and Mark
actually
are going in
place
now.
my.
Yeah, no worries.
He's
no worries.
fighted yet.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Yeah, send us him.
Yeah, go. And
He's
start
fine, he's
hitting the
already
3
fine,
valves now, Voodoo. Yeah.
Yep.
We're in, Steph.
You're
You go
in?
to the finger. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't get the aggro, G. Trying.
46. 25. Anyone?
25,
25,
guys.
15.
15,
15.
Yeah, just 25.
25.
I'm on it. 25.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Got it.
Okay, cool. On it. Nice.
Good job.
That's how quick we gotta be. And yeah, you don't need hazard protection in here.
Where are we
at
going,
all.
G? A?
At all.
Let's A,
Yeah,
please.
A if we can.
Yeah.
I'm still fighting between B, right?
Sorry.
It's all good.
So everyone going day?
That was
Not yet.
perfect.
Right.
No, everyone's gonna
G,
head
you've
C.
G, you've
Oh,
got to
okay.
speak.
no, I'm going A.
Yeah, I'm opening in the front.
Yeah, I don't want to run through the lava, mate. I'd have died.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I'm
I
good
just
though. It
had to
lasts
get my
without
hive
hazard.
down, so.
So I know that build's useless now. That's good.
Does anyone need an overcharge real quick, or?
I'm
I
good.
think we're good.
Okay.
I'm inside of whatever letter
I'm on
this
the
is.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
still
just waiting
waiting
till
for
everyone's
Voodoo and
there.
G.
Look, I mean, we had loads of bad
Wait for the
spawn,
bot.
yeah.
Right, do it now, Steph,
Everyone
please.
there. And here we go.
This time, G, stay out of the lava
Well,
spots.
he's going to fight. He's fighting.
He's going to fart.
It's all good.
Fight.
Oh, who was good?
Close, Gene.
I've got for your fire.
Yeah, here you go. Nice and easy. Wow.
Okay, and then let us out for ads.
Yeah.
Let me back in foot. Never mind, I'm good. I nearly got locked inside of
Yeah,
there.
I'm free. Thank
Nice
you.
and comfortable.